Lancer, which has not been a very popular hero either, is going to be run here by Leslau in the off lane. Definitely a rough start for him. Timbersaw, not necessarily the most farm-dependent hero. A lot of the times just getting level 5 or even level 3 is fine.
Top lane, MSS and Leslau. Looks like they're going to find the first blood onto Medusa. So HFN. And meanwhile, mid lane, Quinn gets some help from LOA. And they take down Dark Mago. But after meeting MSS several times throughout the years, one of the nicest human beings in the world, which makes me question where Curtis' true allegiance lies here. As HFN doesn't have a whole lot of mana, but gets it a lot back with that Mystic Snake. Dark Mago has made a rotation here. Leslau just going to TP out. Torrent is going to connect to LOA, but they don't have vision. And Dark Mago trying to wrap around the trees here, but there's the Earth Spike.
Seems like it didn't have enough. Oh, nice.
Oh, okay. My goodness. That felt good.
And it looks like they're even looking to steal the other side.
Yeah, this would be big. You got the Astral Spirit coming with a little bit of vision there, but on the other side, Timbersaw is starting to get into some action as well, but he's kind of isolated. Echo Stomp is there for LOA. MSS not quite level 6, so no Finger of Death coming out. Dark Magoo getting gone on, but the boat, will it connect? No, Quinn jumps in. Beautiful Sleight of Fist into the Remnant.
Got his hands on the Fairy Trinket. Really good item on Ember. One of the best neutral items you can get for this hero. Spell damage and CDR is very, very nice.
So yeah, Quinn, I mean, look at his net worth, 5K already. Has taken a bunch of stacks. I want to have this conversation about Medusa at some point, but mid lane, pressuring up this Kunkka. He's already at half HP. Pandaboo, not even level 6, so no Ice Blast to come. Echo Stomp is there. Looks like they're going to try to back up. Oh, the Finger of Death actually burst him down, not even needing that Earth Splitter. Now Oscar, I mean, he's relatively low HP. He better be careful. LOA with those right clicks. MSS gets a double kill on top of that. Miss from MSS. Yeah, Matthew finally hits level 6. We'll see if they can set something up.
Right,
There's the X into the Torrent and the boat with the AA Blast to come. This is just a position 5 Elder Titan. Can they even get him? They finally do before the Echo Stomp comes off, but see if Quincy Crew can turn this around. Quinn and company have tried to save, or come in numbers at the very least. Matthew will be bursted down by Quinn, so it's a 1-for-1. Eclipse did come out from Yawar.
Be playing like an Anti-Mage or a Terrorblade, and the other 4 are just... It's not really for Protect 1. It's just
a smoke to start things out for Quincy Crew. Dark Mago was the target to start with. Looks like he's going to back up just fine. Matthew gets hit by a Gale.
He's in trouble,
actually. Spirit Vessel applied as well into the Elder Titan ultimate, but the Spike character base is going to dodge a little bit of that, but he's going to be destroyed very shortly after. Looks like SNY was just picked up from Medusa, farming a little bit better than I thought, but Quinn is going to get AA blasted, but in the meantime, will be pressured here. Remnant out. Oh my god, he's actually going to get out of this. Mystic Snake will connect.
He's fine.
Not sure he's going to get bursted down thanks to the AA blast. So he's just going to reset here. Stone Gaze buys successfully to LOA, but now they can just turn this around. Look at HFN just evaporating. Finger of Death comes out as well, so it's a 3-for-1, and now Dark Mago and company are in a lot of trouble. That's going to be the 4th. Timbersaw, the lone remaining member of NoPing.
Realistically speaking, from NoPing, getting a good fight off probably relies on finding the backline with Nyx, AA, and Timber. Going on the front line is very ill-advised into BKB with the kind of lineup they have.
All right, trying to burst down Leslau. They'll be successful. He gets off his Poison Over in the meantime, so a couple hit members of NoPing are going to tick out here. They're going to get the trade onto the AA, and now Matthew looks like he's on the wrong side of the trees here. Double kill for Quinn. They did lose their off lane, though. So I think at this stage, NoPing will probably take that.
Well, looking at the KDAs so far of the game, 2-for-1 is a very major improvement over their previous score of 15-3.
Yeah.
So a 5-for-1 would have been a break-even mathematically.
Man, you love the maths, don't you?
I do.
No, Echo Stomp.
I love number.
Do they have the Yawar with the Eclipse? They're going to set it up with that Impale into the Finger of Death. And yeah, they have the damage to burst down pretty much every hero.
The BKB for Luna is arriving. It's coming out very quickly on the Courier.
I mean, NoPing does have a good contest lineup for Roche.
They do.
But the problem is they're just so
not there.
Horribly out-farmed and out-leveled right now. Yeah, I mean, AA Blast with the boat, and of course, Stone Gaze coming in.
They're too late.
They're on their way. They're smoked up right now, but yeah, Roshan is officially dead for Quincy Crew. And by that, I mean now officially dead as Yawar picks up the Aegis. Looks like they want to fight here. He doesn't have Eclipse right now. Pops that newly picked up BKB, and Matthew's just going to get bursted down by that right click. So an instant kill for Quincy Crew as HFN finally gets the Stone Gaze off, but his AA falls very shortly after, and now they can just try to burst him down with that Spirit Vessel applied and the Mana Drain coming in. The boat trying to counteract all this damage, but again, Quincy Crew's damage is just crazy. Triple kill for Yawar. doesn't get the ultra, but this is going to be a full team wipe with the buybacks coming in as well, and NoPing.
Time for a rampage.
Yeah, ultra kill onto Yawar. No, I don't know. LOA does a lot of damage, but that is the official rampage for Yawar, and this game is over. GGs are called.
Absolutely destroyed.
Game 2 of this best-of-3 series between NoPing and Quincy crew.
Fatal Bond's top. Matthew's actually going to take a bit of a beating here. No Orb of Venom on Yawar, though, so should not be able to follow through onto Matthew. One of Hoodwink's biggest strengths as a hero in lane is the 320 base move speed. Very, very nimble. Faster than Ursa, so can outrun, but still
Yawar jumping on in.
Bit of trouble.
Fatal Bond is really annoying with that Shadow Word applied to Oscar as well.
I did not think they were going to be able to put this much pressure on them in this top lane. I thought the Hoodwink Centaur would hold their ground a little bit better, but...
Oh, Leslau's TP gets canceled thanks to that homing missile. So that is first blood for NoPing. So you can kind of like use this as a stepping stone, if you will.
Right.
HFN.
He is in trouble.
He is in quite a bit of trouble. Aster Step is there. Stampede comes out, but he's getting locked down inside those cogs. He gets off his ult in the meantime. And with the Storm Spear here, she'll be able to clean up nicely. A 1-for-1. They did lose the gyro. That is the big kill for Quincy. The question is, can they get out?
Dark Mago has no mana.
Only level 5, but yeah, they're not going to chase anymore. Dark Mago gets... Oh, the Aphotic Shield, not enough. Not enough mana to get to the high ground either. So a double kill for Leslie. He desperately needs these because the laning stage was so bad for him.
Give him a
and this looks to be a potential triple, but Quinn will take it for himself. I mean, this is the mid-tax after all.
Yeah.
So yeah, 3 kills.
Honestly, that was completely fine for NoPing until Storm expended his entire mana pool trying to kill the Warlock. If he would have just settled there, you could have easily accepted this. This was a big rotation from Quincy.
LOA
we end up giving
died.
them an extra 2 kills. Yep, he's now going to die.
Homing missile's coming. It always feels bad when the carry is hitting the creeps, trying to be min-maxing while going for your kill as well. Feels pretty bad.
Good rune steal from Matthew here. A couple of freebies, right?
Yeah.
So definitely night and day between the Ember game and the Void Spirit game here. And a lot of it obviously coming down to the runes.
Yeah, we're going to see the first Viper Strike of the game, I do believe, and it's going to be reserved for Oscar. So nice pickup there for Quincy crew. And like you talked about, NoPing, they do have a 2K network lead right now as Pandaboo comes to the high ground in that triangle. His ult will pop, and I do believe Ursa will finish him off here.
That is not a good orchid.
Already out of mana, basically. Has enough to get to the high ground. Quinn now trying to chase. Remnant has so many uses this game. That's when they should probably get active.
They are giving Yawar the bottom tower. Long zip.
Yeah, that's a lot of mana usage, but that is the Orchid into the Sharpshooter, and he should be ticking out here to that Orchid. In fact, he does. MSS, hook shot in. Doesn't really connect on anybody, but nice cogs. Ends up getting Pandaboo on the other side of the river here. Viper Strike applied to the Hoodwink as Dark Magoo's getting extremely low. Looks like he'll live through this, though. Almost enough damage. Chaotic Offering not used for LOA, though. 2 for nothing.
Yep. It's called Energy Charge.
That is the literal worst name I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, I've also never seen that, even though I buy one every
Dark
game.
Mago. Right. Hook shot is there to try to counteract this. Into the Atos reveal from Leslo. Into the Chaotic Offering. That is enough to get that Storm Spirit kill for Quincy crew. And LOA even lives through it. Pandaboo's ult has popped already. Quinn with that double damage. There's the Yules. So this is their timing. We talked about this. To be able to clean up this kill pretty easily as well. So 2 for nothing. Quincy crew. And they have an Ursa. So that means Mr. Roshan will be dropping here.
I think he had the time to jump, but just didn't see it coming. And that's big.
Yep. Oh, we're going to see the call down come down. Nice bushwhack onto a couple of heroes. Quinn still with that double damage applied. Matthew's going to drop, though.
Corrosive skin, so getting the health from the Ags is pretty good EHP.
And bushwhack, into the Orchid, into the hoof stomp as well with that Stampede and Sharpshooter. Quinn is donezo. Yawar now onto the high ground. Dark Mago still has plenty of mana to work with, so Yawar, I mean, he does have the Aegis, but they'd love to expend it. He's going to pop his Enrage just to get away. And Bushwhack again, pretty long range into the hoof stomp. Double edge as well. Can they kill him? No, he doesn't even have Chaotic Offering in time. Looks like Centaur's going to be the sacrifice for NoPing, but they get the better of that trade big time. 1 for 3.
Yep. And this should be a tower. I don't think you can't mount a defense against this. Even with your Aegis, there's just not enough in the tank. It's you and Viper. All right, they're going to hit a Bushwhack.
Into the jump in with the Orchid again. And yeah, this is probably going to be enough damage. Indeed it is. So just picking off Quincy crew left, right, and center. And like you said, tier 1 tower goes their way.
All right, they just got their entire lead back again.
Yep, absolutely. But here comes Yawar. Sharpshooter is applied. Not going to last very long thanks to that Enrage. Quinn trying to do a little bit of damage. He's going to dispel, but there's the chaotic offering onto 2. HFN attempting to TP out in the face of danger. He will get canceled thanks to the cogs from MSS, and now the right clicks will commence as Yawar trying to go ham. HFN ends up taking MSS out down before he dies, so it's a 1 for 2 here. You count the kill on Lelis early, and now Yawar going ham onto Oscar. That is horse meat, though, not ham actually, Cinder, in case you were wondering, just to add to your dictionary. Double kill for Yawar now as he's continuing to chase. There's the bushwhack again from long range. Still has this Aegis, of course, trying to take out Pandabu in time. A triple kill for Yawar, and the lead has evaporated again.
The net gain of your team was well worth 2 or 3 deaths on you there, even.
No doubt. Yawar's Aegis is about to run out 20 seconds.
Atos.
Yeah, Atos into the hook shot. Did they have damage with the cogs? My goodness, that layering from Quincy crew.
They baited that rune really well. Nicely done.
That was nice. And now without Storm Spirit, Quincy crew's going to be pretty freaking confident. You can see the Nether Toxin going to work. Very annoying against an Abaddon, of course, because he has to manually click that ult, which he does, but eventually going to be brought down because he was inhibited, Cinderin, in case you were wondering.
And they do
should be a very interesting mid game.
Something that Quincy do have here, even though their single target damage is only Ursa, they have 2 AoE BKB piercing stuns, and that is always going to be crucial in late game situations.
The hook shot into the double cogs, into the chaotic offering as well. Matthew able to get on the other side of that. Meanwhile, Dark Magoo on the backside trying to take out that Warlock, but won't be able to do so. Now HFN attempting to TP out will be successful, so the Centaur's the first to die, but the only trade is for the Clockwork, who's died a many a time. Now Pandabu again. Oh, maybe they don't have the catch to pick him up here. Yawar trying to catch up with that Earthshock.
Inhibit.
Yep, inhibited, but there's the Aphotic Shield to counter the inhibit.
No.
Dark Magoo into the enemy danger here. He's going to get 2 kills, it looks like. Quinn dissimulates.
Rocket.
Actually going to get out in time. No, the homing missile applies, and wow, a little bit too far for Quincy crew here.
They did not account for the Storm rejoining the fight there.
Does it actually give vision, that tree, at all?
In the pit? I don't think so. Oh, he is pinging, so maybe it does. I was actually not sure about that.
I thought you were a big Hoodwink player.
Yeah.
All right, well, Roshan is at half HP. There's the initiation. Will this be enough damage to take him out? They do! They blow up Yawar before he can get off his enrage. Chaotic Offering came out, but it's going to be cleaned up very swiftly in favor of NoPing. And now this is going to be their Roshan for the pick. And can Quinn take it, though? This is the question. He's going to dissimulate. We'll think better of it and go to the high ground instead. So Aegis for the arguably the best Aegis carry in the entire game, Storm Spirit. Question is, who got the shard? What? All right, everybody forgot that exists. I don't know who you give it to this game, actually.
If you were really rude last game, you would have said the way NoPing played, they might not have played for 6 months. But there is no argument to be made in this game based on how they're playing now. Yeah. So they should know there's a shard on this one.
Onslaught getting chased, still has the actually pops the BKB.
Why
He's gonna
now?
get right-click down. On the other side of the map, initiation onto MSS. And NoPing starting to take over very cleanly. 3 kills across the map right now as Yawar forced to run away.
This just looks like total meltdown.
Gets the wait.
Oh.
No. All right.
Maybe he wants an Oscar. All right.
We have the jump in. BKB popped already onto Dark Magoo. They're going to try to take out the Warlock, but Dark Magoo's getting bursted down. Still has that Aegis intact, of course. Yawar pops his BKB. There's a Chaotic Offering with the Fatal Bonds. Look at the damage out of control for Quincy crew, but do they have the sustain? Hookshot now onto the Gyrocopter. He pops his BKB in turn, and Yawar's just ripping right through him. There's the cheese. Now maybe they'll remember that there's a shard on top of that in a pit, for God's sake. Yawar continuing to chase. Pandabu, I should say, gets bursted down in the end, and with no enrage intact, Yawar will finally go down in this fight. My goodness. Quincy crew played that as well as you could have, but now it looks like they're going to get cleaned up eventually. There's the homing missile into a couple right clicks from Dark Magoo. I mean, they don't have...
Sometimes you just need to forget and move on.
I mean, I just want to see Hoodwink's shard because it's so bad.
That's a long zip.
Sharpshooter from afar as well. And that is a Yawar kill. Although he pops his enrage, gets a little bit of life still going. There's the initiation as well from Quincy crew. They get the 1 kill onto center, but now Yawar has pretty much expended everything that he has. LOA, no Chaotic Offering to work with. He's going to buy back into the game along with LOA. There's the Pandabu ult, keeping him alive a little bit longer, and Dark Magoo is going to burst down Quinn himself. He's going to buy back into the game as well. So this is a triple buyback kill. Can they clean up is the question. Looks like they're going to find at least one. MSS, he does have buyback as well, and Yawar, or I should say Lelis, get bursted on in total. So ultra kill for HFN, who is so freaking farmed right now. They're going to use the enraged Ursa, and eventually will bring him down. A rampage for HFN. Beast mode officially enabled for NoPing Esports, Cinderin, as they do this without that freaking shard, and it's still there, for God's sake.
I love that that's the ending shot we get in the side. But we'll see. We'll see who earns the right to avoid EG tomorrow.
Yeah.
I will say this time around, I think from a drafting perspective, I think Quincy handled some problems like the panel pointed out. Oh, they're going to run into Oscar here.
Yeah, our Spike will start things out into, well, Dragon Tail not there because of the avalanche from afar, but the Scatter Blast will help them close the gap. Dragon Tail now, Dark Magoo on the sideline, he's just going to let Oscar die. And that is first blood, the way of Quincy crew, so getting active extremely early here.
So far behind, I still
Let's stop,
kind
man.
of can't
Just
believe
look
it.
away, Syndren, look away. We're going to have a gank potential here from Quincy crew.
If you look away from your shard.
That's too late for that one. Lesla pops that ult. Here's the Ravage coming in. It's going to hit 4 heroes for Quincy crew.
That's a good
and
one.
That is a lot of burst damage from Dark Magoo, and that is a dead Leslau. Huge kill, and Oscar could use all this XP, of course. Lightning Storm going to slow down LOA. Anchor Smash to follow. Don't think they can actually finish this off, though. Looks like they're getting baited a bit as Yawar still in that meta form. They can't find a kill themselves, though.
Cutting behind, the Siege Creep is alive. I think this will be a tower trade. Bottom lane.
Yeah, MSS, this again would be a huge kill with Yawar on the sideline here.
Finger.
Finger of Death to follow, and that is enough.
That is a big one. It's not rocket science.
Well, depending on who you ask here. But yeah, there's a smoke gank now from NoPing. MSS.
This one could work out really well. So Tide Dagger, they have a really good read on where Quincy's heroes are. They're very bunched up here.
Oh boy.
If they could somehow... Oh, that smoke fails.
And now they see the
Edict.
Diabolic Edict, though. Matthew on the other side of the tower as well. But there's a Blink Hex from MSS. And they followed up with anything. Yawar gets ravaged along with 3 other members of the team. Gets his BKB off. Matthew gets a finger. Is not going to die to it, though. Meanwhile, Yule's onto the lash as we see the Snapfire ult from afar. Photic Shield getting him out of harm's way for now, but he gets stunned into the extra damage from Snapfire. And that is a dead mid Dark Magoo. And now it's going to be followed up with an Abaddon kill as well. And MSS, you can see, has the Aeon disc now, so...
It can happen to anyone to misclick on the keyboard and use your BKB, right?
Yeah, we've
Like,
seen
we're
it
not
at
gonna really
TI
chalk
many a
up much
time.
to that.
MSS on the high ground. Leslau's there as well. Oh, the instant Hex onto the Tiny. Looks like the Snapfire ult from afar. Andaboo's going to pop that ult, survive a little bit longer. Avalanche in the toss away, create some distance here. Matthew not quite going to go down here. And the heals up from the Abaddon are going to save him for now. Dark Magoo in the meantime being right-clicked at a newly picked up Scotty of Yawar. Pops that BKB. He's going to destroy the Abaddon. And now they're surrounding the Leshrac. Matthew trying to get some pickoff. They'll find MSS at the very least. But these are 3 big pickoffs here. Triple kill for Yawar. And they only lose 2 supports.
No Ravage used. And yeah, well, the Luna didn't use BKB either, but she did use Eclipse. This is kind of dangerous. You might have to use buybacks here.
Oh, the jumping into the instant Lucent Beam. And now the Ravage comes with the double buyback like you talked about. Now Quincy crew on the run. They're going to lose Lelis to start things out. Make it 2. And Yawar gets Yules from the other side of the tree line. And that is a huge buyback. Actually, he's going to get his Sunder off for now, but I don't think he's getting any kills out of this. Way too much magic damage, as I can actually hear NoPing screaming in the background. They are very happy about this turn of events.
Or any ultis. That was absolutely crazy to me. I can't believe they went for that.
And I mean, this is an Abaddon with a Luna. This is going to be a real fast push. Fortifications pop. They do have buyback onto Yawar, but it's 20 seconds. It'll feel real bad to have to use it now, but if you don't, this is 1 lane of Rax. You can see Quinn spawned naturally. MSS jumps in. Quinn pops the BKB after getting tossed in, and they're going to try to turn this. 8 seconds left on Yawar as he comes back very shortly. Oscar will not go down finally to that last right click of Leslau. So a nice defense from Quincy crew. Can they get more than 1 is the question. It'll be the Tide Hunter, it'll be the Abaddon, and I guess they'll call it a day there. Oh, Leslau continuing on. Looked like he faked back there.
Alone.
Blink Dragon Tail.
No one's even close. He's not going to get this kill.
Yeah, now Quincy crew going to focus on the tier 1 top finally. And I feel like this second Roche, I mean, we've talked about so many times how important it is. I feel like it's more important this game for Quincy crew more than anything, because it feels like NoPing are starting to build a nice lead here.
MSS with the opener.
And Leslau jumps in with that Dragon Tail. Yawar pops that Metamorphosis with the BKB activated. Now HFN with that BKB has to run away for now. He's getting surrounded though. Viper Strike applied. Finally the Ravage comes out. Looks like Leslau's going to die in the midst of things. Along with Quinn, Leslau finally ticking out here very shortly, but they do get the Luna. That's the important kill, but it's going to cost them 3 of their members. Buyback now into Leslau. Yawar is completely surrounded. Dark Magoo basically has no mana to speak of. Gets mangoed on the sideline. And Yawar and MSS trying to team up to take out Oscar. They should be successful in doing this. Cost them a buyback onto Leslau, though.
This is
and
a Rosh.
Roshan.
Yeah, I don't think you can do it, though.
Yeah, they don't have
Not with that tied buyback. You can't do this.
Yeah, absolutely. MSS, the Aeondus is going to proc. He's going to get surrounded now as Dark Magoo trying to take advantage of these Spider. Like, basically has no mana, though, as Yawar trying to chase. Panda Boo gets off the Aphotic Shield. Oscar, this is the buyback here, but he's super tanky right now. Leslau's still in Dragon form.
Did Les just TP out right in front of them?
Cookie coming in.
What?
They're going to get the stun out to start things out.
Okay.
Looks like the Snapfire ult is up again. They're going to use it to take out Matthew, and they're going to try to turn this now onto the Abaddon, so they're going to get a couple kills at the very least.
Viper, all 3 tower heroes in this game. Make sure you at least place 1.
Leslau pops up. Oh, there's the Ravage. They're trying to burst down Yawar. He has a Satanic. He has Scotty. He has everything. Looking for the Sunder target. Will be on the Tidehunter. He's just going to get cleaned up immediately. Super fast kill, so the Ravage ends up not working on. That's a really long cooldown.
That is literally a 0% probability play. That
literally
will never work. That will never work. Even if you kill him.
Oh, he's going to split Earth, connecting on severed hoods. They're trying to toss Leslau into the tier 4s. He gets extremely low. Looks like he's going to survive for now, trying to dodge those split Earths. As look at that, Scotty going to work on Dark Magoo. Down he goes, and just like that, Quincy Crew's just going to win the game. How does this happen? All of a sudden, second Roshan into a couple of pickoffs, and now they have all this pushing power.
For what it's worth, I wouldn't ascribe very much of that to the extra shard in this patch. I think
the shard is unbelievable.
I don't even know if they needed an Aegis there. Like, that was just crazy.
That is true. MSS is going to get jumped for now, and only 2 members of NoPing trying to at least get 1 kill. The Sunder save from Yawar, and now Luna goes down. She does have buyback. Remember, this is not the tournament life's on the line, but loser will play EG in the lower bracket. Buyback onto both Luna and Leshrac, and still Quincy Crew in numbers. They still have Aegis. They still have everything. MSS does die, does have buyback, though. We'll expend it immediately as you are in enemy lines. The Eclipse went off there for a moment, and they're just going to turn things around. Yawar, Lucid Beam is there. Looks like the Aegis. Oh, actually popped Satanic right as the Aegis went down. Not sure if it's actually going to matter here. The save on the HFN. He'll be able to get into the fountain in time. Yawar, they're playing with their food here, I feel like. Now they might have to back. Quinn gets off the Viper Strike. He's just going to drop shortly after. So Quincy Crew are not able to end the game.
Oh, he missed the stun on the
Yawar,
last roll.
Yeah, he's still in a lot of trouble, though. MSS, this will be a dieback. They're actually going to buy back onto Quinn. He has his boost of travel. Look at the Snapfire buyback as well. MSS trying to burst down Dark Magoo, but he's being saved by Panda Boo again. HFN, this will be an enormous kill if they're able to find him. Split Earth's just going up all over the freaking map. The shard is unbelievable. Leslau gets bursted down. Finally, that is essentially a dieback. Anybody that dies will be a dieback, and that is a dead Yawar. Quincy Crew, what am I watching, Cinderin? LOA getting chased now. NoPing starting to come back into this game. No Aegis.
All right, great replay. I love speeding it up. Let's go push the other way.
They can do a lot here. Actually, Yawar did get buyback eventually there, so he's going to pop it. But it's 3 versus 5. And I do believe that this is going to be GG in NoPing's favor. Matthew?
Ravage.
You see the Ravage onto Viper. They have the Split Earth to follow. He gets 4 staff. The
Sunder save.
Nice Thunder, beautifully done into the Satanic. So Yawar is very safe and sound as Dark Magoo looks like he's going to go right-click down. Can NoPing actually finish this? The Ancient not quite low enough to actually go for this. HFN pops the BKB, trying to go for all in here. I don't think he's going to get it. He's just getting right-clicked by Yawar and still in meta right now.
Tide is getting it.
Panda. Sadly, Tidehunter didn't get the shard, so he's not able to burst down those buildings, Cinder, and this Panda Boo drops. What am I watching? What is this game? All right, now Quincy Crew are perhaps going to finish the game.
I was going to say this should be enough, but I'm going to reserve my judgment of what is enough right now. Going to have to wait and see how this goes.
All right, we can see that shard from Viper going to work onto the tower and the minus armor from Snapfire. They're decimating these buildings, and Quincy Crew looks like they're going to somehow win this game. I don't even understand what I watched. What the hell is this?
Thanks for playing Dota 2.
This wasn't Dota?
Thanks and have fun.
Jeez.
I'd love to see
What a game.
I would love to see a reaction of the player cams. I feel like